Let's face it, no one likes to think about bad things happening to them. It's human nature to avoid playing out worst-case scenarios in our minds over and over. But bad things do happen. Planes crash, fires start, hackers strike. So when analysts like me ask the question, why do so many businesses fail when confronted with a crisis? The answer is often quite simple, because they weren't prepared on an organizational level. I'm Dr. Jenny Hesterman. I have 3 decades of experience in business continuity and resiliency planning under my belt, including a career in the Air Force working as an incident commander at airplane crashes, fires, hostage situations, and more. I'm often asked to help organizations think through threats and risks, the critical issues that could disrupt operations, cause physical injury to customers or employees, negatively impact the bottom line, or even threaten their very existence. I'm encouraged when they do ask. Most companies never actually plan for the unthinkable. But bad things can, and all too often do, happen without warning. We all remember Tylenol tampering, the .com crash, the Fukushima disaster, United Airlines. Need I go on? Today, organizations are so busy trying to build their brand, satisfy clients, and comply with regulations that they often fail to prepare for unexpected, cataclysmic events. Usually, these dangers are lurking in plain sight, but either because of a blind spot or lack of awareness, we don't see them until something goes wrong. It's what statistician and risk analyst Nassim Taleb calls a black swan. Here's an example. CEO Cliff Johnson sees an active shooter report on the news and thinks, "Oh my gosh, how tragic. It just goes to show how today this can happen to anyone, anywhere, anytime." But without consciously thinking it through, Cliff sincerely believes at least something like this won't ever happen to us. As a result, Cliff's company won't be prepared. No one ever expects it to happen to them until it does. The question is, are you prepared? Really prepared? The truth is, we can't see everything that's coming. There is no crystal ball, so what should we do? Many companies want an exhaustive list of potential adverse scenarios with corresponding prevention plans. They are certain if they can think of and prepare for every eventuality, they'll be just fine. But a fixed list of scenarios keeps you from identifying the black swan because of internal biases that prevent us from seeing dangers we don't think would happen to us. And in this unpredictable world, what you don't know is often more important than what you do. Lists and black swans are just part of the reason we need a new approach to business continuity and resiliency planning. What if there was a different approach? What if there was a common denominator to preparing for any and all possible scenarios? What if there was a way to instill a culture of preparedness by leveraging resources you already possess, reducing costs and accelerating the planning process? One that prepares your people to respond to any event, even when key leaders are not available, enabling them to mitigate damage to the organization and brand. Luckily, there is. Our team at Watermark Risk Management International developed a solution we call Focus 72. We help organizations prepare to face the first 72 hours of any brand-altering or reputation-damaging event. The program isn't complicated, isn't expensive, is easy to maintain, and not static. It works. I know because I've helped clients put it into place on the ground floor. Steve, a corporate security director, called F72 a game changer. Threats are evolving, and you're expected to demonstrate a commitment to crisis planning, as seen in demands for accountability from employees, customers, stakeholders, and taxpayers. In short, not preparing is naive and reckless. Burying your head in the sand because it feels more comfortable than confronting the threat is unacceptable. It's time to ask yourself, is your company prepared? Want to find your black swans? Let's talk.